Okay. Electoral bonds. Recently, the Supreme Court of India has given a judgment. The process or the method of electoral bond is, it's not good, it is not transparent. So we have to stop this. So what is this electoral bond? Okay. So first of all, you should know something. Before 2014, what happened? Why the government gave promise? What happened with that promise? And then you will have to understand what is corporate social responsibility, CSR. Okay, corporate social responsibility. So we'll try to understand each one of this in detail. See, imagine if it's a company. Okay, any big companies, they have a very big profit. So what they do, they have something called as CSR, corporate social responsibility. So what the big companies will do, they will try to help the Indian government socially. Socially means they will go to government school, they will give benches, they will go to some government colleges, they will give uniforms, okay, like that. So they have to do this activity, and this is like 2% of the profit. Yearly, whatever profit they are getting, in that 2%, the company will do what? Corporate social responsibility. Okay, this was the situation. Now, before 2014, what used to happen? Whenever there is an election, the politicians will go to the industrialists. Okay, big companies, they will go to the big companies and they will say that I need money. Okay, that is how the money is flowing in the government. Whenever election comes, you might have seen, no? Some 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, people, they get it, right? So the politicians, they will go to this company and they'll start demanding money. And what the company will do, they will give this money to the politician and they will show to the government that I have done corporate social responsibility. 2% of the money I have did it for the social responsibility, social good of India. Okay, but the money is with whom? With the politicians. Okay, now these politicians, they will make use of this money and they'll come in power. Okay, they will give money to voters and they will bribe. Okay, all these things. So this is a form of corruption. This is a form of a corruption because this money is not legal. Correct? It is not going to the correct, officials here. So this is the problem. Now in 2014, BJP came to power and they told that I will stop the habit of politicians getting money. Okay, so this was the problem. The moment they come to power, they started something called as electoral bond. Okay, they started something called as electoral bond. Now, what is meant by bond? Okay, before that, you should know what is meant by banking system. Okay, in banking system. Now, for example, if I want you to give money, I can give you 1,000, 10,000, 30,000, 50,000 maximum. I can give you in cash. You can keep it safe. But if I give you 1 lakh, will you keep 1 lakh in your pocket? No, it is risky. So you will try to keep it in a safe place. Correct? No. So what happens if the money is little high, okay, where there is risk of theft or something like that, you can go to bank, keep it in savings account, current account, something like that. Okay. Now what happens? There is something called as bond. Okay, I have a property. Imagine it's lakhs and crores of rupees, and I am giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. So I will take a paper, a bond sheet. I'll just write it down that I am giving it to you. All the terms and conditions will be mentioned. Now this paper will be going to the bank, and bank will take the money and take the money according to the agreement. So that paper is called as bond, and that will have a value. You understand? That paper will have a value. So this is called as bond. Now what happens? The BJP government, they told that there are some companies, there are some people who want to give money to the politicians for something good or something like that. So this company, if they want to give money to the politician, they cannot give directly now. They cannot give directly. They have to deposit this money in the bank. Okay, they have to create a bond, and this bond paper will be with the politician. Now, if I am the politician, I will go to this company. Company will say that, okay, I want to give you some money. They will write a bond. I will take this bond as a politician. I'll go to this bank and I'll give that bond. And what the bank will do? Bank will give money to me. So whenever bank is doing any transaction, bank has a card called as PAN card. PAN card means permanent account number. Okay, now sometimes the exam questions will be like, who authorizes PAN card? It is Income Tax Department. Which department? Income Tax. Yeah, Income Tax Department will give PAN card. Then you have something called as unique identification. Okay, unique identification authority, that gives Aadhaar card. Okay, that gives Aadhaar card. So if a company wants to deposit money, this company PAN card is also taken by the bank. And if a politician wants to take out the money, politician's PAN card is also linked to the bank. So what is happening? The bank will take the money and give the money, and government will check with the bank where the money came and where the money goes. Where the money came and where the money goes. So what happens now? The government says that politicians can take money. 2,000, about 2,000, 20,000, politicians can take money, but now it is not directly. You have to come via the bank. Okay, now tell me, this idea is good or bad? Now corruption is eliminated. Okay, so they started like this. 2014, it was a starting money. Now, the moment 5-year term was getting over, see, in 2019, there was an election. Now, 5 years over, again, there will be an election in the month of May. Before 2 years, that is in 2017. Okay, see, 2014, 2015, 2016. Okay, these 3 years, government followed this rule. Now, in the year 2017, the government made some changes. What is that changes? The changes was, suppose if there is a company. Okay, suppose if there is a company, the rule says that past 3 years, first year, second year, third year, past 3 years, 7.5% of the profit money can be given as the donation to the politicians. This was the rule before 2017. Okay, after 2017, the government changed the rule. The government is saying that 7.5% past 3 years, not necessary. Company can give how much ever they want. Company can give how much ever they want. Next, the bond. Okay, the bank is giving to the politician the money and all this thing. This, okay, we did not show to the government. Government has no power. Okay, PAN card and all this thing. Government has no authority to come and check who is taking how much money. Okay, all these things. So what happened? Now, who is depositing money? We don't know. Who is depositing money? They made the changes in 2017. Okay, the rules was that now the rule says whoever is depositing money in the bank, their name should not be disclosed. Okay, their name should not be disclosed. And whoever is taking the money, their name also should not be disclosed. Okay, like this rules came. After which year? 2017. Now, in 2019, there was an election, the government once again came to power. Now, once again in 2024, there is an election. Now, what happens? You should know something called as RTI, Right to Information Act. Right to Information. Now, what is this right to information? See, this was passed in 2004, 2005. So, according to this law, as a citizen of India, you can ask the government about any scheme. Okay, now for example, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, there is a scheme, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. You have a doubt how the government is spending money in my area, in my panchayat, my municipality, so you can write a letter. The letter will go to the nearest district magistrate and the letter will be given to the concerned authorities. The rule says that within 21 days, the officer should write a response. Okay, you have the right to get information. Right to information, RTI. Okay, you have the right as a citizen. Okay, so within 21 days, the officers will reply you and you get the answer. If you are not satisfied, once again, you can ask question to some other officers and it will go on. Okay, this is the rule. Right to information. Now, what happened under this electoral bond scheme? Under this electoral bond scheme, in 2017, many citizens, they started filing RTI. They started filing RTI. They told that electoral bond, tell me which company is giving you money. Tell me which politicians, which party is getting more money, like that. So now what happened? Government is in corners now. Government has to accept. So what they did, they changed the law itself. They told in 2017, after 2017, you don't have any rights. So now if you file a right to information, the reply will come that you will get a reply. This topic is beyond our scope. Okay, it is illegal to disclose the secrets. So we will not answer this. So what is happening? Your basic rights of getting information is you are not getting that, right? So Supreme Court now came down heavily on the government. Supreme Court is asking to the government of India. That means citizen of India is not getting its fundamental rights. Correct? No, citizen of India, they are not getting what? Fundamental right. So this electoral bond is not bringing transparency. Slash it, cancel it. Okay. So now, on one side, we have party who supports and who don't support. So the political parties, those who support, there is only one political party who don't support the idea that electoral bond is cancelled. Can you guess which party it is? There is only one party who said that Supreme Court has made a wrong decision. We are not happy with the decision. Which parties told that we are not happy with the cancelling of electoral bond? कौन सा पार्टी खुश नहीं था?
वो फार्मर के साथ रहता है, वो कौन सा पार्टी? आम आदमी पार्टी। नहीं वो फार्मर के साथ रहता है सर। वो कौन सा बीजेएस कुछ नाम
तुमको समझ में आया मैं क्या बता रहा हूँ?
हाँ सर समझता है, बट वो पार्टी कौन सी जो फार्मर बीजेपी सर।
थोड़ा सा दिमाग ना। यस, कॉमन सेंस लगा।
बीजेपी वाली किसका?
यस, थोड़ा कॉमन सेंस लगा दो यार। इसमें क्या नया बात? समझ में आ रहा है? BJP is a political party which is not happy with this decision. All other political parties, they are all happy. They are telling yes, we have done correct. They have done correct. Okay, so अभी ये नहीं है. It's not like only BJP is like that. BJP के जगह में कोई और political party होता आज के टाइम पे, वो भी ऐसे ही होता. Instead of BJP, if there is some other political party who has done all these things, they will also be unhappy. Yes or no? So this is mentality, psychology of the politicians. Okay, look at this now. Now what happened? BJP is telling in court that the black money was in market. It was, among the politicians. We don't know how it is. We brought it via bank. So when bank is doing transaction, we get commission. So India का GDP ये सब मिलता है, हमको पता चलता है money किधर से आया किधर से नहीं. But आपने अभी ये आज cancel करके क्या कर दिया? Once again you are starting the corruption. Once again, you are starting the corruption like this. This people are telling. On the other side, they are telling that, okay, you are doing electoral bond. But once upon a time, the companies which were doing 2% of social responsibility, they are giving money to the politicians. Which company is giving, how much it is they are getting, which politicians are getting, we don't know. That means what you have done, you have legalized the corruption. आपने करप्शन को क्या कर दिया? एक बैंक के थ्रू लीगल कर दिया. So ये है कारण. So this is what the thing is, electoral bond. You understand? Fine. So now this is all cancelled. Okay. And now there is a report that many political parties got some money. Okay. In that 11,000 crore rupees was got by BJP. The last 5 to 6 years, how much money they got? 11,000 crore. 11,000 crore. Okay, this is the situation. Now in court, the question is, okay, the Chief Justice of India asked a question to this party. He asked that, why this party only got more money? Okay, if electoral bond is so good, the other political party should at least come near this 10,000, 9,000 crore, right? Why only this party is getting more money? You understand who is behind this? Look, this is what the politics is going about. Current affairs. Okay, electoral bonds. Do you all understand? Fine. Any other current affairs you have seen? Ravichandran Ashwin has scored. He got 500 wickets. Okay, next anything else? Okay. Jnanpith Award. 2 people got. Yeah. Yes. One for Sanskrit language, another for okay this. So current affairs they will ask you that. So try to focus on it. समझ में आया? ओके, देन और क्या क्या पढ़ा है सब लोगों ने? करंट अफेयर्स या स्टेट बजट, ओके।